In sports news, in the wake of the increase in highly infectious diseases on the African continent, the Nogochi Advanced Research Laboratories has been commissioned in Accra. It is to strengthen the regional capacity for early detection and effective response to disease outbreaks such as Ebola and Lassa fever, among others. With a grant aid by the Japanese government, the research laboratory, which was completed in 2018, is to enable the Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research function effectively as the leading biomedical research institute in West Africa.
The origin of the University of Ghana, Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, lies deep in its sacred history in the 1920s when a yellow fever epidemic swept through West Africa. The institute was built in 1979 with support from the Japanese government, and since then, Japan has assisted the institute in several ways, especially infrastructural development. Now, with another grant aid of $20.7 million from the Japanese government, an ultra-modern Nogochi Advanced Research Laboratories has been constructed to research into infectious and non-infectious diseases, build capacity by training the next generation of scientists, and also provide specialized diagnosis and monitoring services in support of public health. The center would also ensure strict adherence to safety protocols and highest standards for biomedical research while providing a good environment to train the next generation of scientists. The Japanese ambassador to Ghana, Mr. Chutomo Himeno, said the Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research remains a symbol of the cordial and progressive relationship and partnership between Japan and Ghana. He assured Ghana of continued commitment to develop the country. The director of the Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, Professor Ibrahim Anand, said the laboratory would expose students in the country to global research standards, which would help Ghana achieve universal health coverage by 2030.
The Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, University of Ghana, is also a WHO regional reference laboratory for poliomyelitis in Africa, a WHO reference laboratory for rotavirus in West Africa, a WHO African regional laboratory for emerging dangerous pathogens, an HIV genotyping laboratory, and a national influenza center in Ghana.
The senior minister, Mr. Yaosafo Mafo, said just like other sectors of the economy, innovation and partnerships in finance is key. Therefore, government would ensure that the facility receives the needed support for the maintenance of the Advanced Research Center.
It is the earnest expectation that this facility, Advanced Research Laboratories at the University of Ghana, Nogochi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, will serve its purpose for providing cutting-edge and world-class research and knowledge, the prevention of treatment of various diseases.
The construction of the Nogochi Advanced Research Laboratories is in line with the aspirations of global partners that attended the 6th Tokyo International Conference on African Development Conference in Kenya.